We do have breaking news in the race for governor. Former Vice President Kamala Harris has just announced she will not be running for governor. Her potential entry froze the race with donors and candidates waiting on her move. And moments ago, she released a statement here. We do have Alex Michelson joining us to talk all about this as well.
Yeah. I want to read this statement. First of all, this says, in recent months, I have given serious thought to asking the people of California for the privilege to serve as their governor. I love this state, its people, and its promise. It is my home. But after deep reflection, I've decided that I will not run for governor in this election. She goes on to say, for now, my leadership and public service will not be in elected office. I look forward to getting back out and listening to the American people, helping elect Democrats across the nation who will fight fearlessly, and sharing more details in the months ahead about my own plans.
So there's, hi guys.
Good morning.
Hi.
Thank you for rushing in with this breaking news.
So there's a lot to unpack in there. Essentially, though, Kamala Harris, I just got off the phone with somebody who's very close with her and familiar with her thinking, made the decision that she just didn't want to do this.
Didn't want to do politics.
She didn't want to do the governor's race right now. If you look at that statement, she leaves open the possibility of running for president. I don't think she's decided that for sure. She has been in elected office continually for over 20 years. She has not had really almost any time as a private citizen, and part of her thinking was to be able to spend time as a private citizen and to think about how she can be most useful. Part of that is writing a book. Part of that is forming, I think, a nonprofit organization. Part of that is going to be getting out and speaking in terms of trying to get Democratic candidates elected. But ultimately, I think she had to make a decision. Does she want to be governor of California?
Or
is that what she wants to do?
Do you want to be president?
Or do you want to be?
I mean, if you're writing a book,
you can't do both.
Yeah,
you can't do both.
You told us that before. The timing doesn't
really work out because the inauguration for governor of California is January of 2027, at which point the race for 2028 will be well underway.
Right.
So she had to make a decision, even though the governor's race would be a far, far easier lift for her.
Right.
I mean, there's a straight shot. She would be the undisputed favorite in that race. Nothing's guaranteed in politics, but she would be such a huge front runner. It would be extraordinary. And so now, essentially, the race is wide open. You got all these candidates who have been waiting.
Right.
They've been running, they've been fundraising, but a lot of the money has stayed on the sidelines because they've been waiting for Kamala Harris to make a decision. Now she's made a decision. The only big domino that still hasn't fallen in the race for California governor is Rick Caruso.
Right.
He has said that he would make. Kamala Harris said she was going to make a decision by the end of summer. Now we've got that decision. Rick Caruso said he would make a decision after summer, which leads you to believe she was waiting to hear what Kamala Harris was going to do. So does he get in or does he not get in? Does this make him more likely to get in or not? But we have a crowded field of a lot of people that a lot of people don't know that well, which is why this race is going to be so expensive, because a lot of these folks need to introduce themselves in a way that Kamala Harris would not, with nearly 100% name ID.
But then you're wondering, if Kamala Harris decides to run for president, where does that leave Governor Newsom in that case? He has not said anything about anything just yet.
Well, he's clearly running for president. It's just a matter of that, and that would be, look, those two of them have had a long and complicated relationship for decades since they started in politics. They share many of the same consultants. They've had moments when they're close. They've had moments when they're not close. The idea of them running against each other would be something else. And it's possible at the end of this, by the way, Kamala Harris doesn't decide to run for president. So there's going to be a lot of developments on this throughout the day. This is sort of an earthquake in California politics, and we'll have continuing coverage on this throughout the day, including tonight at 5, 6, and 10 and 11 right here on Fox 11.
Thank you. All the reactions going to start rolling out right now. You have a busy day ahead of you.
Yep.
Thanks so much, Alex, for your perspective. Of course, much more. Fox 11 at 5. Thanks for watching GDLA Plus.